In another field, the farmer is growing the same variety of wheat but is using a different fertilizer. The heights of these plants are normally distributed with mean 98.6 and standard deviation D. IQR, which is the interquartile range, is 4.82. Find D. Okay, so the first thing we have to review is what is interquartile range? It's the difference between Q1 and Q3, right? So it's the difference between the number that is 3/4 of the way to the top and the number that is 1/4 of the way to the top. And so, and also too, because it's normal distribution, we treat mean and median as the same, right? Normally we would add half of the interquartile range to the mean and or to the median, and then subtract the other half from the median. But in this case, mean and median are treated the same because of the normal distribution. So therefore, Q1 is going to be equal to 98.6 minus 4.82 over 2. And then Q3 is going to be equal to 98.6 minus, plus 4.82 over 2. And let's see what that's equal to. Well, 4.82 over 2 is 2.41. And so then we're going to get 96. Q1 is equal to 96.19. And then Q3 is equal to 101.01. Okay, now we need to attempt to find D using the graph or the table, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say, well, what is D exactly? It's the standard deviation. And we know that 1 minus 2 times the probability of Z being less than negative 2.41, right? So half the interquartile range over D must be equal to 0.5, right? This would represent a half, right? This represents half of the data, all right? And so then we need to figure out what is the answer for that. Well, in this case, we can start by subtracting 1 from both sides and then dividing by 2. So if we subtract 1 from both sides, we get negative 0.5 here. So we'd get negative 2p, z less than negative 2.41 over d is equal to negative 0.5. We divide by negative 2, and we get 0.25. And then we need to look for that score on the chart. And then we're going to get that, therefore, negative 2.41 over d is equal to 0.674489. And therefore, when we divide, we're going to get that d is approximately 3.57. So there's our answer. There's the standard deviation of this new field.